Dear students, it is seventh chapter of your entrepreneurship. It is managing production. But in this chapter, the main focus is upon plant location. So today, let us know some of the things related to plant location. Dear students, up to this time, what we have learned? We have learned that whenever we start any type of business unit, it takes a lot of efforts, whether they are related to monetary or non monetary. These efforts are to be taken to set up an enterprise. Whether the enterprise is small, medium, or large, the success of the enterprise depends upon these efforts taken in terms of money and non monetary activities. Because every business unit, whether that is small, medium, or large, it has its ultimate goal is to earn the profit. So this profit, this issue, it depends upon the right decisions by the entrepreneur regarding different things: investments, location of the plant, product design, quality control, technology it uses. So all these things are related, ultimately related to the profit issue. What type of techniques the businessman or the manufacturer or the entrepreneur undertakes? It has to keep in view the profit issue of the enterprise. So right decisions at the right time, they are the key in this regard. Today let us know that one of the important aspects that are related to a manager in order to achieve the profits, in order to give the right direction to its business unit. This is plant location. It means how a plant can be located at the right spot, how it can be, its location can be suitable or proper for a businessman or the business unit. There are so many things which are very much important for the plant location. The concentration of a particular industry mainly in one area, as occurred with many industries in India, like textile industry in Mumbai, is known as localization of industries. यानी हिंदुस्तान में जहाँ भी मुख्तलिफ किस्म की इंडस्ट्रीज जो हैं उनको उनका सेटअप जो है उनको सूटेबली किसी जगह पे लगाया जाता है तो उसे प्लांट लोकेशन कहा जाता है. Alfred Weber, he has given this a definition regarding this, the theory of the location of industry. He had published a paper in 1909 in Germany and in German language, and in English language it was translated in 1929. The theory was related to the location of the industry. This theory revolutionized the whole industrial setup in the world. It was published on global level. The focus of this book or this paper was that how the plant this a plant can be suitably this adjusted or it can be suitably set up. So this was for the first time in the world. It was Alfred Weber who published this paper. He took many things regarding the plant location. He selected many localities regarding this regarding the setup of any type of plant. He experienced a lot in this regard, and later on concluded this, that the plant location mainly depends upon the nature of the raw material, and then the suitability of the this consumer or the customer or the market for whom this product is to be produced. Some of the things related to this plant location as revealed by this Alfred Weber in 1929. These were the first among them was availability of raw material. Weber says that plant location is done keeping the raw material in view. If the raw material is heavy, the plant must be nearer to the ore or to the raw material. If it is light, we can just set up the plant at a at a distance. So this is one of the important points, that where the raw material is available. Second thing in this regard is the availability of market, because where the plant location is, the market must be at a small distance. If it is far away from our plant, naturally what would happen? It would need heavy costs to transfer this finished product from the plant to the market, which will ultimately affect the sale of this product, or which would ultimately affect the purchasing power of the customer or the consumer. So plant location, it has a vital role to play, keeping the market in view. Third is infrastructural facilities. In this regard, Weber says that the infrastructure that we use to produce our product, that we use to manufacture the product, it has a vital role to play in this regard, because plant location, it is it is done keeping the infrastructural facilities that we are using for our product. And then fourth is government policy, because government policies have a vital role to play in our this plant location or the preparing of our plant. So government policies, whether they are hard, whether they are flexible, we have to take them into consideration whenever we select the plant location. Then manpower, if the labor is available at a shorter distance, at that very time we can just locate our plant nearby, keeping the manpower in view, because in prevailing world, manpower has a vital role to play for the manufacturing units, and this is very important, keeping the skilled workers or non-skilled workers, which we have to import from far off places. So these are the 5 points that we have to take into consideration whenever we select the location of a plant. Rest of the 5 points, inshallah, we will discuss tomorrow. Thanks.